I forgot to turn off my fan before I started recording today. Man, I could use that wand of winter right now. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. Previously, we went towards Bull Swamp, but we didn't make it. There was a Lino, and there was a kangaroo, evil men, evil old men, creepy dolls, and Maple. We got a double Maple in the last video. Also, I noticed she doesn't take my rupees. Speaking of rupees, I made it back to Baby Ting. Ting's gotten better. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I was so worried. Man, it's good to know that Baby Ting has gotten better. Especially since I sank so much money into him. Now we can all rest well. And he has more to teach us today. Planting gacha seeds in strange spots makes better items. Keep that in mind. We haven't found any of those strange spots yet. We didn't even do the third dungeon yet. We're still in the previous half. Also, there's something with the Maku tree. Now, usually it's just useful in linked mode, but you could visit the Maku tree after the second dungeon, and the Maku tree has gotten a lot bigger. Still lazy, though. But inside the Maku tree is a different story. Yeah, somebody living inside him. Hi, how you doing? It's Fairroar, the Oracle of Secrets. Spoiler, that's supposed to be the Courage game that was never made. It was going to be called Oracle of Secrets. This is the Hall of Secrets, where you can take secrets from your other game and bring it to this game. They're really only useful if you have the linked game version. We're not linked right now. Ages will be the linked version, so we'll be coming back and doing secrets with her then. Otherwise, I would have to like cheat with passwords. I wouldn't even know if they'd work. If you go up that way, it leads absolutely nowhere. Just a little balcony. Yeah, the Maku tree has a balcony. But now I'm gonna have to make it all the way back to the Bull Swamp. For the Bull Swamp, actually. Maybe Maple will show up again, even though I really haven't killed any enemies. Maybe only a few that gotten in my way. It's gonna be relatively boring. But we'll see what happens. If it gets annoying, I could just cut it out. Which is great. You know what? It's already boring. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna cut it. Alright, there we go! Thanks, Ricky. Even though, you don't sound like what kangaroos are supposed to sound like. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. But here we are. This is where we left off last time. Maple showed up. But now there's crows. I'm not quite sure what I picked up there. Well, we could go to the Tarm Ruins or the Bull Swamp. Now we can go nowhere. What's this Tarm Ruins about? This is ominous. There's, weird engravings on the walls. They carry treasure maps. Oh, the Horon shop carries treasure maps. No one should learn about that. Except for me. Probably has to do something with that membership card. Can't have everybody finding that. Ooh! The most important seed in the game. The Pegasus seed! They'll make you quick as the legendary steed, Epona! These are going to be our Pegasus boots, because you don't get Pegasus boots in this game. If you use a seed, you run super fast for a little while. Yes, you can combine it with jumping abilities to get the super long jump again. Okay, sure. So it has to be summertime for us to see the secret. But Pegasus seeds are going to be really, really good for robbing Maple. Because I still want that heart piece off of her. She also has a ring, and some other item that we haven't seen yet. That looks like a dungeon, if I haven't seen a dungeon before. There's too much water here. Hey buddy, do you control the water? I want to get into Bull Swamp. Oh, great. He lost the key to the floodgates. Where could it possibly be? I wonder. Is it in here? No, just hearts. In the really good bookcases? Under the bed? In his pocket? Check your pocket. What about this switch? Oh, hey, there it is. It's in the last place I looked. The floodgate key. Now we can open floodgates. Why did you leave it in a pile of water? Yes, I said pile of water. Don't judge me. Now we can get to the keyhole now from the puddle outside. Is this sand? Can I dig here? No, I can't dig in this basement. I want those Pegasus seeds back. I'm gonna need the bracelet, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need the bracelet for this part. Now that you hit that switch, I just realized that I need the Pegasus seed. You can come down here. You need Pegasus seeds to go across this. How do you know that? Well, the owl statue tells you. Yeah, let's go talk to the owl statue. You won't believe me otherwise. You need to hear it from the ghost of Cedric. Okay, that was weird noises. Alright, let's get our mystery seeds. Cedric, tell us how to. Blue seeds give you speed. Oh, okay, thanks. Blue seeds get you high, is what he basically said. Oh, I did that. I totally did that. You know what? It doesn't even matter, because I'm up here. Take that, Cedric. And yes, you get to keep the speed and equip other items. It's not like the Pegasus boots at all. I did this wrong. I fouled it up. I pushed it in the wrong direction. Go this way, and then this way. Then we push it like this. There we go. No, that funky audio makes me think maybe I loaded this thing up weird again. And it's gonna spaz out, just like the other emulator. But it's been behaving so far. I'm actually seeing funky frames up here, but I think it might be just the graphics. Just being a Game Boy, you know. Alright, well, this is a fun place with absolutely nothing in it. I'd like to get to somewhere important. Hold on for just 1 second. Maybe that'll fix my problem. I had to click off the screen for a moment. And we're on the other side of this giant lake. Well, that's not how you open a floodgate. How about over here? Sakura, tell me how to. New power of season, you say? A new season of power. Season 2. We're gonna have to find another way into Subrosian. And now we can head to the Temple of Seasons again. Okay, thanks. Just give me 1 moment here. I need to do a thing. Okay, maybe that'll fix the funky audio and the weird graphic thing that I'm seeing. Back to our adventure. We have another Deku scrub here. He has information. He's gonna charge us for it, isn't he? A strange vortex south of the floodgates. It's a link to another world. Sounds like a Subrosian portal. What do you got? No, thank you. Absolutely not. I don't have any like problems. I do have a gotcha seed plot, though. Do not take this seed. You hear me over here? Don't take that seed. I'll come back and I'll find you. It won't be pretty. Leave this tree alone. You could water it if you want. You can come back to that after we're done a dungeon. It's time to open the floodgates. Yeah, that's definitely not an annoying noise. So that unnecessary scene means, hey, we opened up the floodgates. Which means the water level is lower now. But we're gonna have to backtrack the old-fashioned way. There's no bridge. You would think he would have thought to put that in, instead of having, you know, unnecessary stuff going on. Maybe we could jump off where the Sakura was, I don't know. Let's just go this way. Back through the guy's basement. He has a terrible basement filled with slimes. And then we could just go this way, instead of trying to run across the bridge the other way. Which is impossible. Now we can explore more of Spool Swamp. Thanks, loser. One of these... Yeah, it's you. Rock Mimic. I hate rock mimics. The bush mimics I'm okay with. Rock mimics could go float. Now we can head down here, where absolutely nothing is damaged by all the water. We even got some hearts. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to make this winter, like, immediately. I don't know why. I just want it icy. Yeah, let's turn it all into ice. Sakura is unaffected by this. And yeah, there was a jumping point off there. Should've known. Let's go skating. Wow, look at all this stuff. It's absolutely pointless to me. All these things. They're just here to confuse you. Let's go this way. Oh no, the goblins are up to something. The Moblin goblins. I want to sell that poor guy. Kinda looks familiar. The great Moblin wants to sell animals to slavery. I'll stop them. Huh. They seem to have plot armor right now. How about you let that guy go? Alright, well, how much do you want? 50 rupees? Chump change. Okay, fine, still chump change. Take it. I got plenty. I know a witch. Rich? 80 rupees makes you rich? Really? I've had old men give them to me for no reason. Okay, whatever makes them happy. This guy. Oh man, he looks terrible. I didn't mean to swing the sword at you, buddy. Seriously, I just wanted to talk to you. The ice is slippery here. Ah! It's Dimitri! He's a Dodongo. Yeah, don't question that. I know a guy named Tingle. Dimitri's a little weird name for a Dodongo, really. Now we have a friend! Now the strange flute is important. If you had a different strange flute, like the one from the shop, you would have a different friend here. But now the strange flute is Dimitri's flute. Now we can use Dimitri. He is a riding mount. He can eat people, too. Also, we can swim. Even up waterfalls. Which is actually pretty useful right now. I can't swim at all. And we could also throw him using the power bracelet, and he could do damage that way, too. And we're gonna take Dimitri somewhere. This is how he eats. Also, he's so big and heavy that he breaks ice instantly. Like this. If you eat an enemy, you can't get a power-up off them. You can't get a drop or something. So that's a downside. Also, he can't eat his way through this, whatever this is. So we're gonna have to come back here later. Now, this is the reason why we needed it winter. There's something inside that cave over there. Also, I don't want to throw you. I do have to deal with an enemy, though. Yeah, those things. They're actually quite annoying in this game. But Dimitri's kind of stuck in the corner now. So we can do this with him. Yeah, you just hurl your friends around, Link. And he enjoyed an icy treat! He's gonna have brain freeze while I bomb. But, I mean, Dimitri, you didn't hear that. Don't look, Dimitri! The Dongos can't stand bombs. It reminds them of bad things. And we get the Square Jewel! Now, remember that ruin we saw before? We need to find jewels that fit those slots. That's the one of many. I think... yeah, I don't think, I know we're going to be getting all those jewels. Because that means a dungeon. I'm not sure if that's dungeon number 5 or number 6, but it's one of the late ones. Oh, right. Dimitri's probably a bad idea to take into a narrow passageway filled with these things. Because you could knock Dimitri into a pit, and you'll feel bad. Also, it takes him a long time to eat, and you'll just get wrecked by these things. It's a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna clear this guy out. Then clear the snow, And then we could call Dimitri. That's a very exploitable animation. What are you doing over there? Dimitri! Get over here! Fine, you know what? I could do this without you. I detect another gacha points. It's definitely this conspicuous rock. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what do you do with the other friends? Well, this is Ricky's route, right up here. Ricky goes through there. There is a bunch of holes where the other friend can go through. He has some kind of flying power. It tells me we're going to be getting flying powers of our own pretty soon. So we throw boomerangs at rocks. But here's the Subrosian portal. Hey, I wonder if Dimitri could come here. The Dongos love lava. Hey Dimitri, get your butt over here. No? No dice? I guess he's too big for the portal. Makes sense. But we're in a different part of the map now. We're actually in the southern part of Subrosia. See, that's the place we were before. And over here is death. And some kind of weird pole in the way, too. You know what? I don't remember how much time I had before I had to do that little reset thing and fix the audio. Kind of annoying. Gotta remember not to do that to the window before I start recording. Sometimes I move the window like a micrometer and the game starts freaking out because it just can't stand that. We might as well just do some things here. The Subrosian Market. Those doors with the keyholes in them. Something tells me we need to solve that. But no one's gonna know it's a market. What do you got here? This looks conspicuous. A rare peach stone, you say? 20 ore chunks and 10 ember seeds. Actually, I got that. Sure. It's actually a piece of heart upside down. I mean a rare peach seed. You totally didn't give me something valuable, no. This is a fair trade. And that means we got another piece of heart. Now we got 6 heart containers. Also, we could buy some Pegasus seeds for some ore chunks if we want. There's a ribbon here. It'll keep us from getting status effects. But he wants star-shaped ore. What is that? Don't know what that is. I haven't dug that up lately. Maybe we gotta do more dancing. And now he has more items. A seed ring for 30 ore chunks. Sure, why the heck not? So that guy has 4 rings to keep on increasing in value. They also have another item, but we're gonna have to come back for it later. I'm just gonna buy 2 rings right now because that's all I can afford. It eventually goes up to 60 or 50 and then 70. So we're gonna need some ore chunks soon. Luckily there's some good ore chunk spots near the temple. But why did I end up here? Because there's a pop star! She's been around here a lot lately. I wonder why. Ah, so that's why she's a pop star. She has the magical key! She has the power of infinite keys! Well, since I don't know how much time I have left, I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause in it here. And next time, on the Oracle of Seasons, we need to find ourselves a Rosa! Good night, folks.